Hey guys, it's me. So I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna probably do one every day this week. And I'm gonna quickly talk about David's tea briefly, just about them. And then I'm going to do two reviews on the teas. I chose to do Cinnamon Rooibos Chai, which is a Rooibos tea, and Midsummer Night's Dream, which is a herbal tea. And since it's nighttime, these ones don't have caffeine. That's the great thing about David's tea, is that I have a wide selection of teas. They have white tea, green tea, oolong tea, black tea, pure. Somebody tell me how to say that down below, because I always mess it up, and I don't, I want to say it right. Anyway, mate, rooibos, and herbal tea. And the nice thing is that there's lots of organic ones. There are kosher teas, which is nice. And they vary from really, really high caffeine to really, really low caffeine to no caffeine at all. So, you can choose which kinds of teas that you like to drink depending on the time of day. I know that I personally don't want to have caffeine if it's at nighttime. I'll have anything with caffeine until about 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock, depending on how I feel. You gotta be careful with caffeine. So that you're aware, I just want to say this one point. Be careful with caffeine because it does do harm for your body. I will put a link below about that if you want to know more. But be mindful. Don't have too much caffeine. It'll keep you up late. One thing, and it does certain things to your body that aren't really all that great for it. So this is just a sort of a public service announcement. Anyway, back to David's tea. So they have a wide selection of teas. They have a variety of there's a variety of different teas, and it makes it great to have that variety. Another thing that I like about David's tea is that the shipping. I've ordered online. There is a store here where I'm living, but I haven't gotten out to it because it's across the city and I don't own a vehicle, and I hate taking the bus. I hate it. Anyway, that's not the point. Anyway, the shipping is really fast. It takes about a week to get to where I am. It may take longer depending on where you live and the distance that you are from wherever the location is where they package up all the tea and stuff. And the packaging is just wonderful. I love it. They usually come with 3 samples. They're packaged so nicely. They're in a nice box depending on how much you get, and they have the tissue paper and they got their sticker on there, and you get an envelope with your order, what you ordered, and then the samples in there, and then it's just so beautiful. I love it. I've never seen packaging like that, and I've ordered so many things online from Amazon mostly, and sometimes Amazon's packaging isn't as great. Sometimes it is. I'm not hating on Amazon. I love Amazon. I order from there all the time. It's kind of an obsession. But my point is, good shipping. Excellent shipping, excellent packaging. The boxes that things come in are so pretty, and I can use them for storage, and I can use them over again, and I like that. I like to reuse things so that they're not put to waste, there's no sense. And I'm also going to be a teacher, so I can use that in my classroom for different projects or storage or whatever. So it's awesome. And they also have some services that are kind of awesome. You can make a special order when you have like a corporate gifting or party favors or tea for the office. That's awesome. You can order tea for your office and you can have tea at work. It's like, oh. Anyway. And also they have, if you spend $25 or more, you get free shipping. That's a lot of tea. That's pretty good. And also, if you order special orders of $500, which I'm not going to spend $500 at once on tea. But if you do, you get more special treatment. That's what it says. I thought they would say more, but you know, contact them and I guess they're really awesome. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so tired. It's pretty late, which is why I'm not all pretty or anything. David Tea is awesome. Also, another thing, I almost forgot. I ordered a tea thermometer, like I showed you in my what I got for Christmas birthday video. And when I got it, it turned on and it flickered and then it just stopped working, and I was very disappointed because I wanted to work. And I know that this is a very, well, you could use a thermometer of any type in the kitchen, but I wanted the special David's Tea one that had the specific settings for each tea and everything like that, because I just wanted to. I'm strange, I know. Anyway, so I got it, and it wasn't working. And I emailed the customer service, and I asked them, do I need a battery, or is it defective? Can I send it back? If it doesn't work, can I get a refund or a replacement? And they emailed me back. I forget what her name is. It's very sweet. She emailed me back and said, okay, well, you know, you might need a new battery, and luckily you can purchase another battery. You just take that off. That comes off. It's kind of awesome. And this comes off like that, and you have, this is screwed on. You unscrew the back. I don't know if you can see. You unscrew it, and the battery's in there, and you can get batteries at the dollar store. It's not really a big deal. I don't really know what kind, and I'm just not going to open it up right now. But she told me that I might need to change the battery, and that I could easily just, she gave me instructions, and I said okay. So I went out and bought batteries, and took it apart, and it started working. It was just strange. I didn't even need to change the battery. I guess something might have been in the wrong spot or bent in a way that was not making work, but it works now. So I was pretty pleased, and she told me that if it didn't work, if the battery didn't work and it was actually the thermometer, that she would happily replace it, which was awesome. I really appreciated that service. She was kind to me, and no questions asked. She suggested possible solution. She was awesome. So I emailed back and I said thank you and that it's now working. So, and she emailed me back and said that she was happy to hear that. So there is a good customer service, and sometimes you don't get that with customer service. You have to call them or email them, and it takes forever them to respond, if they can respond at all, and they're crabby and just awful. I don't really want to deal with that when my thing is not, whatever I bought is not working. I just want it fixed or to replace it. And it's just agonizing sometimes. Anyway, I'm going on and on and on. You can tell I'm tired. Alright, so now I guess I'll get into the tea review. And it's Monday night, so this is the first day of this week. And I probably will do one or two every day. Tea leaves in there. in my tea steeper. And what I like to do, because I'm in my room right now and the kitchen's so far away, I put hot water in here. I have 2 of these. These are awesome, by the way. They're, what are they called? Contigo, whatever that says. And they're just wonderful. They don't spill at all, unless you don't have the lid on, and then they will, of course, spill. But they don't spill, which is great when I go to university because I knock things over all the time. And, you know, oh, just a warning though, if you put them in your backpack or you lean them against something and you press the button and it tips or your bag is upside down, it will drip all over your stuff. Don't do it. I've done it before. Bad idea. Anyway, so it keeps everything warm and nice. So I have my supply of hot water in these 2 things, and what I do is I just, depending on what I'm using, the steeper or just tea bags or whatever, I put the, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Put the hot water in there, like that. It works pretty well. Just fill it all the way up. Isn't that a lovely color? And it holds exactly the right amount. So I'm going to let that steep. Look at that color. It's sort of a goldish, brownish color, which is really awesome. And it smells like chai tea, like a sweet chai, which makes sense because it, dink, that sucks. This is probably better to do in the kitchen so that when these things happen, you don't get them all over your desk. Luckily, I didn't have any papers out. Might be a good plan to keep the paper towel handy. Either way, even if you are in the kitchen and these things happen. Comedy! Entertainment! Malia TV! I have a little. I'll just try it. I'm gonna try to figure this out and then I'll come back. So, I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it's steeped enough. Cinnamony. So if you don't like cinnamon, you might want to avoid this. It has sort of a vanilla-y flavor to it, which is weird because it doesn't have any in the ingredients. It has organic red rooibos, orange peel, cinnamon cloves, in natural flavoring, so maybe there's some vanilla in the natural flavoring. I don't know. It tastes very much, you can taste the cloves. It tastes very much like chai tea, which makes sense because it's a cinnamon rooibos chai tea. It's really good, despite the fact that I spilled most of it. It's pretty good. I think that this would taste really good as a latte. Yeah, I'm gonna do some videos where I'm gonna try some different recipes and things, like put milk in there, or a whipped cream, or like some sort of toppings, just to experiment. I like to make different things, and so if you guys have any recipes that you want to share with me using any of the tea, David's tea, or if you want to use coffee, if coffee is your thing, go for it. Show me. I'd love to see it. So, like if you like that idea. Yeah. So, oof, it splashed me in the eye. What is this? Holy cow. Ugh. It's cursed. So, it's really good. I like it cinnamony, vanilla-ish. It's creamy. You can taste the cloves. I can't really taste the orange. Maybe the vanilla is what I'm, or the orange peel is what I'm tasting in the like the vanilla flavor. Despite all the craziness that I endured, I will try to fix my thingamabobber, and I will get back to you with the herbal tea, the Midsummer Night's Dream. We'll do that momentarily. I gotta clean up and figure out what the heck is going on with my steamer. I think I fixed it, guys. Hopefully. Alright, so I washed it out, and I played around with the little bits that are in there, and I think I put it in the wrong order, but now it's not lined up with these thingies, so we'll see. I can't make any promises. My eyes look really green today, don't you think? Anyway, sorry. Yeah. Thumbs up if something like this has happened to you. Tell me about it down below. I hate it when these sorts of things happen. Just everything that you do just doesn't work out. Alright. So something else that I do while I'm at it, and if it doesn't work again, I'll just change my tactic. Anyway. So what I do is I do this in the morning when I put it into my thermos, because I'm not going to use the steamer in the morning or whatever, so I don't want to have to clean it up and pour it into a cup. It's just easier in the thermos. Anyway, so I take one of my lovely David's tea bags, and I fill it up, and I put it into the thermos, and I steep it for the length of time that is needed. Don't stick it in there for longer. I've had a couple of teas, doesn't matter, because I kind of like my tea strong. But if you don't like your tea strong, don't recommend leaving the tea bag in all day. Do the recommended amount of time. And for some of the flavors, though, it's too overpowering and gross. So just steep for as long as it says. Alright. I'm hoping that this will work. And this smells amazing, by the way. This Midsummer Night's Dream, it has, like, I don't even know what that is. What is that? Cape gooseberries. Oh, and I didn't show you what each thing looked like. I'm sorry. I'll just put some in there. This is what it looks like. I'll show you the Rooibos momentarily. I'll just put it back in here. It smells very much like oranges, even though it says it doesn't have any orange in it. It has apple, spearmint, whole Cape gooseberries, marigold blossoms, safflowers, rose petals, and artificial flavoring. It looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 tablespoons, or teaspoons, sorry, teaspoons of this into my steamer. Whoop. 1. I'm just paranoid about this one now. It has rose petals in it. It looks so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. And it smells amazing. Alright. So, got my tea leaves in there. And now, the moment of truth. Is Aaliyah's steeper truly broken, or did she fix it? I'm just going to put a paper towel down because I don't want to spill all over again. And I will keep it away from my computer because I don't want it to get all over my computer and then break it because I need it for school and yeah. Anyway, so hot water. Oof. Sometimes it spits. I don't like that. Right. Here's the water going in there. I hope that it doesn't spill on me. It's a nice yellowy color. And it smells so good. Alright. Let's take a look at that. It seems a little lighter than the Rooibos. I think the Rooibos is so beautiful. Like the colors of Rooibos tea have been so pretty. But this is sort of a more yellow color. It smells so good. And yeah, so I'm gonna let that steep for 5 to 7 minutes. Please don't spill all over the crap. Oh yes, it didn't spill! Oh. Alright. Anyway, so I'm gonna set my timer wherever it may be. There it is. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it on. And I'm going to press this because actually I should change it to herbal tea because it is herbal tea. It doesn't have Rooibos tea on this. I don't know why. Then I'm going to press this button here and I'm going to hold it down. And it'll take me to the timer and I'll set it for, what is it, 5 to 7 minutes? I usually steep it at the lowest amount first because I don't want it to be too strong if it's not good for that, like it's not meant to be strong, you know what I mean? Like I don't want it to be overpowering. Sometimes it's strong after the lowest amount of time and sometimes it's at its highest. So I don't know. Or it is, like it's not strong. Anyway, you get the point. Start lower and then add a few minutes every time. Now sometimes you need more than the recommended times. So I'm going to just press that again. Ooh! There we go. And it's counting down and then, yeah. So, alright, so timer is going, and the nice thing about this timer is that it calculates how many seconds or minutes that if you leave it. So I left it for 26 seconds now. I'll just turn that off. Alright. I have my lovely little winterberry, I think it's winterberry, teacup, and take this and put it on top like that, and it pours right in there. Oh, it smells so amazing, I'm telling you people. Oh, they're very full. I think I put too much water in there, but it's very sweet. It's very fruity. If you don't like fruity, you probably won't like this tea. But if you like fruity, this is good. This would taste really good cold, like an iced drink. It tastes so good. And maybe in a smoothie, you could add some ice and blend it in with maybe some milk or yogurt or I don't know, something. It's very soothing and warm and just, oh, it makes me feel good. This is the kind of tea you want to drink before bed. This is good. I'd buy this again. I would totally buy this again. And this would taste good as like a cold beverage or like an iced tea, or it could. This would make a good milkshake. Like if you put some of the tea and the milk, some ice, blend it together in the blender. Oh, that would just taste so good. Try it out. Tell me how it goes. I'll try it too. So if you were very amused by this video, let me know. Because I like entertaining. That's why I'm here. Anyway, so if you like this video and the previous videos, let me know. Subscribe if you want to. And like me, like my video, comment about anything that I mentioned in this video. If you've ever had an experience like me where you're sitting there doing a video and everything that could go wrong does go wrong, just let me know and I will read them and I will smile and I'll be so happy. I like being happy. And yeah, so you can follow me on Twitter or like me on Facebook. The links are below as always. And yeah, enjoy your week, enjoy your day, enjoy your month, enjoy life, and smile at the crazy things that happen to you and don't work out. Just laugh. Reviewing teas and making recipes and things. Yeah, I'll talk about teaching stuff. School hasn't really picked up very much, so we haven't really been talking very much about anything that I want to discuss with you. So, look forward to that. And, yeah, have a nice time, nice day. Thank you. Subscribe if you want. Goodbye.